Hello and good morning. This is Andy McCann coming to you from Woodstock, Georgia, where I own CrossFit Garage. And right beside me over here is Evan McCann. He has done the thing. He went through high school, went to college, finally got that degree, got the job, and is now back living right next to me or working right next to me at home. So it's actually pretty cool. The dude is rocking in the cash. He's like Scrooge McDuck swimming in the gold coins and saving the cash on not having an expensive apartment rental. Anyway, the journey is complete. He is working, did the thing, and he pushed back or survived, or I don't know what the right word would be. He cured himself of Crohn's or a diagnosis that was not optimal from the doctors. We're going to do a podcast on that maybe next week or in the future, but he reminded me, Dad, we should talk about that because I have things I can talk to people about their health and fitness as well as eating, and that's stuff that needs to be shared. I am not against the world of doctors. I am for you doing the things you should do first in your lifestyle to see if you can make the effects that you want. Hey, there's medicine for a reason. You should use it. That is where I want to go today in the podcast is, what should I do for my health? So Evan is an extreme case of awesome determination and perseverance. You don't have to make it that hard. This episode is going to be about what should I do to start. I haven't done anything and I want to come to CrossFit Garage and I want to start. Yeah, hopefully this will be a short episode. Of course, I say that and then I talk forever. So if you are brand new or you know what I'll do? If you're about to come to the gym, I should start giving this video out to people who are about to come to the gym. You're thinking, what should I do? What is it going to be like? What should I expect? First off, there's no such thing as a fitness emergency. Don't worry about trying to get in here and crush it. You should literally take it easy. Our number one rule is show up. Rule number 2 is don't do anything stupid today that'll prevent you from showing up tomorrow. You should prioritize coming in and doing. Even if you're like, well, I can't do what they're doing. That's totally fine. Do some stuff. Today is the 20th and Jay came back after a year off and it's not a very friendly workout today. It was snatches and push-ups. So the snatch is the most complicated lift ever. And I looked over at him and he said, I think I'm just going to do deadlifts. I'm like, that's perfect. That's exactly what you should do. And the coach actually suggested, hey, if you're brand new, there was 2 other new people in there too. So Coach Josiah said, hey, I'm going to suggest deadlifts. Practice the snatch with me to learn it, but then let's go into the deadlift. So Jay made the right call, 100%. Andy, I don't want to do anything to hurt myself. I don't want to pull anything. I don't want to show off and then not be able to come back. That's it. I mean, he didn't say those things, but that's the thing. You don't want to there's nothing to show off. You're here to work out. So you're going to come into the gym. We do have a front area. Dr. Cam has the office up front. Then there's some merchandise. There's a hallway with bathrooms, some offices and stuff. And then there's a glass door. You come into the gym. That is us. Over on the right side when you walk in is where we log in. So you'll see a computer over there. You just type your name in and it'll show up and you click it and now you're registered for class. Usually I will meet you there or another coach will meet you there. So you should see one of us either finishing class or rolling on the side or something, but one of us should be there. Our job, our goal is if you're brand spanking new and never done any of this at all, or you just want a handheld, reminder of what to do. Our goal is to give you your own coach in class. So for example, Timmy says, I want to come to the gym. I'm like, great, here's the schedule. Pick your class and your date and the time, right, that you want to go to, and I will meet you there. If I can't, I'll get a coach. Timmy says, I want to come to Monday, 7:30 a.m. Perfect. He comes in. I'll be there. I'll probably do the 6 a.m. class, or I'll do the 7:30 a.m. class with him. The idea would be is he has somebody there to ask questions and to do it along with him. So I will most likely work out with him again, and I would do whatever it is he's doing or my own workout. It doesn't matter. I would be working out. But the point is he can lean over and say, hey, what exactly is an inchworm? What is a cobra stretch? Obviously you can just look at the person next to you and see what they're doing, but this gives you somebody that's supposed to answer any questions that you have. So, and then in the workout, you're like, hey, I don't really know what he said and I don't want to ask again. That's what I'm there for you to do. So I'm going to explain it and give you several different options that you can do. Now, the coach of the hour can obviously do that too. So you don't necessarily need someone to be your one-on-one coach, but we offer that because I understand it can be a little bit intimidating walking into a gym that you know nothing about. Especially, again, you like maybe just moved to town. Someone said you should try CrossFit. You're like, I'll give it a shot. If you've done this before, man, you can just say no to all of that. You really just need to pick a class time and a date. Let me know when you're coming, and I will tell the coach you're coming. Say, hey, Timmy, who's done this before, hopefully you've given me a little bio. He's been doing CrossFit for 10 years. He took the last year off. He's looking to come back. The coach knows you're in. You've signed a waiver. You show up to class. You do the thing. That's it. We want you to go slow and steady. If you're like, I don't know if I can do that, perfect. Don't do whatever it is, right? Go slow and steady. If you're like it calls for box jumps today, and you're like, well, I don't think I could jump the box. I think I'll step the box. Perfect. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't really ever box jump anymore. It kind of feels funny on my knee, so I just step. I'm getting very similar stimulus, not exactly the same, but similar. I also currently have an issue with my wrist. I did something stupid. I didn't violate rule number 2. I'm still showing up, but I can't do things with the bar exactly because my wrist doesn't want to bend all the way. So I'll move over to the dumbbell. Totally fine. If you've got a thing, let's adjust for it. If your thing is, I really haven't done anything for 10 years, that's fine. We'll adjust for it. It's totally cool. Everyone has a origin story. Hopefully they'll become a superhero of their own life, but their origin story typically starts off with, hey, Andy, it's been a long time. And that's my usual, like how people text in or call into me. Whether it's been a long time since I've done CrossFit before or a long time since I've done anything before, that's totally fine. We want to grow you. We want you to listen to the coach. We want you to listen to your body. We want you to show up tomorrow. So typically we'll do a thing. Let's say the workout is, I don't know, like a 12 minutes, again, snatches and deadlifts or snatches and push-ups. Push-ups, okay, I think anybody can do a variation of a push-up. We can do incline, we can do from your knees. We can make it a little bit easier, but a push-up, you just push off the floor. We got it. But the snatch, super difficult. So we would change it. Let's do a deadlift. And here's what I would say. Instead of doing rush for 12 minutes, do as much as you can. I just want you to do 5 and 5 every minute and then take the rest of the time to rest. And you might say to yourself, well, Andy, that seems like a lot of like not moving. Yeah, that's fine. Our goal is not to crush you on the first class unless you tell us, show me that it's worth it. Crush me. Yeah, we can do that. My goal is to show you that your body can do the movements. It just haven't done it in a while. So if you give yourself some time to grow into it, you're going to see super results. I guarantee you, I've been saying this forever. I guarantee you, this is the biggest no-brainer in the history of no-brainers. Come to the gym for a year. Half-ass everything, but show up 5 days a week. Half-ass it. Do half of what you're supposed to. Show up 5 days a week. If you're not fitter a year from now than you were when you started, I'll give you back your money times 10 because it's going to work, even if you half-ass it. And the reason half-ass works is when you half-ass, you're still going to grow some, and your half-assing will still move the needle and you'll become better. And so eventually, if you did the same workout, I don't know, like 6 months later, your half-assing is going to be way more than your original half-assing. So it's totally going to work out. I promise you, if you show up and you listen to the coach and you shoot for the intended stimulus that we'll talk about with the workout, and you listen to your body, hey, my wrist doesn't feel great. Awesome. Talk to the coach about it. This will work. What I have found in my own life is I am a very capable 52-year-old man. I don't take any medications or any drugs or any supplements of any sort. I'm eating a really strange way right now. Evan and I are still doing a pretty strict carnivore diet, me a little more so than him. And so I basically only eat proteins and fats. I know, no carbohydrates. It's weird. Every once in a while, I will have a sweet potato. Every once in a while, I'll have some avocado. But I pretty much don't eat any other vegetables than that. And it's been 3 years. I'm doing quite fine. So this movement and this doing well, being smart about your diet, now my diet may be a little dumb, will go a long way to keeping you away from the standard American diseases. You know, having cardiovascular issues, heart issues, or brain issues, or clotting issues. We can stay away from all those things if we keep our environment and our lifestyle in a healthy aspect. Now, man, there's a rabbit trail of, but wait, what if the government did? I know, whatever. Or what if I'm genetically predisposed? Yeah, I know. I can't solve those things. I can tell you, though, that if you take 10 people and they smoke a crap ton of cigarettes, they're most likely going to get lung cancer. That's just how it works. Now, I know you could have somebody completely healthy that's like, I've never even been around people that smoke who gets lung cancer. I don't know. That's just the weirdness of the world. But if those other 10 people stopped smoking, the chances of them, or never smoked, the chances of them getting lung cancer are super low having never smoked. So staying away from the lifestyle choices of the bad is super helpful, right? Showing up for yourself for the gym is super helpful. So when you come to the gym, you're going to walk in, you're going to see a coach, you're going to see other members. Go up and say hi. This isn't like a normal gym where you can't talk to people. And if they do talk to you, they want your digits. This isn't like that. Now, I will say on the flip side, Justin LeBrecq and Wendy Beck met at the gym and have been happily married with children for a while. So it does happen. There was like 2 or 3 other people that are now escaping me, but that has happened. Okay, so coming to the gym, go easy. You can look out the workout ahead of time. What should you wear? Just normal shoes, shorts, and a t-shirt. Bring some water if you want. We have a water fountain. We have bathrooms. You could come with a full bladder. I don't know. That's weird. We have coffee machine if you need it. We do sell some other stuff out front if you want other refreshments or refrigerated goodies. But you really just need to show up with you, and you need to not push yourself crazy hard, because that is the surest way to do something stupid and not show back up. But wait, Andy, what if I don't like it? That's fine. You don't have to sign up. We don't have contracts. Everything we do is month to month. Everything we do, we either earn your business or you fire us. Do not, I run the gym. I am not a fitness guy. I'm an engineer. I run this as if I'm running an engineering business. If I was running an engineering business, I'd want you to pay me for the results I get you. I want you to pay me for what I do. I don't want to put you in a contract that hopes I do a thing. That's not it. As a matter of fact, we used to sell 1-day-a-week memberships, 2-day-a-week memberships, and that actually made us pretty good money, but it doesn't move the needle. So the engineer inside of me said, dude, how do you sell something that you know doesn't work? And so we don't sell it anymore. We have one membership. Everyone pays the same thing. There are no discounts. So if you're wondering, Randy is Andy's friend and he plays D&D with him and goes on adventure races with him, he probably got a discount. It's not true. Randy, if you ask him, go find Randy. He pays what everybody else pays. Everybody pays the same thing. The only time we do any sort of gift is if somebody loses their job. And that's just a good community. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, Andy, wait a minute. Somebody lost their job and you gifted them a month of CrossFit till I found another job. I hate that. I think that's the worst thing in the world. Well, I'm going to tell you that you probably don't want to be in this gym. We are happy, humble, helpful people who want to be healthy and fit now as well as in the future. And being helpful is part of that. I'm not going to pay your water bill, but I can help out when it comes to fitness, especially when you lose your job, right? So there's other things that happen. Like we've got ladies that are pregnant and they're like, hey, I'm not really coming to the gym. And I will say, hey, I'm just going to make it free because you're almost due and I want you to show up and bike and do something. So come in and do a thing. I know that it's healthier for moms to move, even if they're doing like way below their normal, because they're building a human inside of them. And we'll do that. So anyway, you never have to worry, oh no, am I getting shortchanged? No, everyone does the same thing and we never have a contract. You're never stuck. If you tell me I'm moving to Guatemala, I just go into Wodify and I click a button and it deactivates you. If I'm at my computer, it probably takes 37 seconds. So yeah, I can do that. And I don't have to charge you, to get in and out. That's just dumb. So show up. Do a class, stay when you're done and roll out. Ask somebody if they're rolling, say, hey, what are you doing and how do I do that? Totally easy. Or you ask your buddy. CrossFit is not hard. The hard part is actually showing up. But CrossFit is the biggest hack to health and fitness that I have ever found if time is your issue. If you have all day and you can go to the gym, just go to the gym and do, 5x5 and then take 2 hours to get, your 5-rep max and then do another 2 hours on the treadmill or whatever. Yeah, if you've got time, do that. But I don't have that sort of time. If time is your issue, if you want to buy back your time, hire a mentor like this, like a coach at the gym. Like we just did a class today with 4 new people in it with Josiah. Hire them. Now, if you want to speed it up even more, hire one of the coaches as a personal trainer. That moves the needle so fast. Probably too fast for many of you. I would even say, I know of several members have done this, hired the coaches like Jen, Josiah, and Matt, and Jamie. And who else? Was that all? I don't know. It might have been another one. To do stuff on the side. Yeah, you could totally do that. You can hire a coach on your own with them to do stuff at the side. I don't even want to be part of it. Just go find them and ask them, would you help me? And they're going to say yes. And you'll pay them either for a 30-minute or an hour session. Totally fine. Use the gym. You remember. Okay. You can also get homework from us. We'll give you anything you need to progress you. If you're brand new, you came to your first class, what you definitely do not want to do is stay home the next day. You need to show back up. The best would be come on Monday and then come back on Tuesday. The reason is you're going to be sore. Even if you half-ass it, you're going to be sore. And moving some is going to get that soreness off your body. This is why I tell people come 5 days a week. Even if like Tuesday and Thursday are I just sit on the bike and bike days. Totally fine. Moving is better than not moving. All right, guys. Hey, if you're in the Woodstock area and you want to come check us out, please do. My cell phone number is on our website, CrossFitGarage.com. My email address is on there too. You can just jump in via like the contact me page or email me directly or whatever. I will get to you and we will help you out. We got awesome coaches at the gym. They're super motivated to help you, and they love doing this stuff. Many of them are actually in the industry and can help you even further. So, again, we're in Woodstock, Georgia. If you're not here, we do have online resources you can use if you're part of the Survival Podcast community and you have been listening and following along. If you go to CrossFitGarage.com, go over to the gym information spot, do the drop down, and then go to free resources at the bottom, or do /free. You'll find all the stuff you can use, even if you don't live in Woodstock, Georgia. All right, guys, y'all take care.